Swear to me! Hello my friends and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles, your one stop for all things high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxing, statue chats, live entertainment like Rogues Gallery Live, and so much more. We have so much fun on this channel and thank you so very much for being here. My name is Chris and I am the Batman statue collector. And today we are going to be reviewing an incredible piece, and it's all thanks to collector Michael Gonzalez, who sent us his footage of his brand new 1/3 scale Dark Knight Batman from our friends over at Queen Studios. Now if you look over my shoulder here, you know that I already have the Heath Ledger Joker piece that I absolutely love, and this is a piece that I was debating whether to get to add to this Joker piece or not, and as of the recording of this, I'm still on the fence. I really like it. I like the idea of the two of them together, but I'm still trying to limit kind of what I bring into the collection, especially if I'm just going to have a Heath Ledger Joker collection. Do I really need the Batman in that? And so I'm kind of waiting, I'm kind of biding my time. And, you know, seeing collectors like Michael here with his incredible piece, he does have the Deluxe with the extra portrait, of course, of Christian Bale. And so he wanted me to share my thoughts on this piece. And so that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to review it. And I'm also going to add what he thought and he liked about the piece as well. But before we do that though, if you are new here, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this type of content. I really thank you so very much for doing that. Without further ado, let's review this puppy. Alright guys, so here we go, and again thanks Michael for this incredible footage, and he had some things to say about this. We're going to start off with the base. Again, this is 1/3 scale. Now the thing that he loved about the base is the weathering, the fact that it looks very tumbler-like, and it actually makes kind of a Batman cowl from the top, which is really cool. I didn't even notice that at first, but it's just really well done. I love that weathering. I think it really looks metallic. Of course this is polystone. He is also very excited to get the extended base. That one has not been released quite yet, and that is where you can put the Joker and Batman together. This base is just what comes with Batman, but again you see all of the little, I mean look at that, like the grid on the side, that looks really great, and again it really does reflect the tumbler, and there you can see the bat ears on the back. So again, I didn't even realize that from the top it actually can look like a cowl, which I think is really cool. But anyway, he was very impressed with this base overall. He thought the art direction was really well done, and I would agree. I think it definitely looks good. And obviously there's a nod there with it looking like the actual shape of the cowl too. Details here, Michael again was very impressed, and I am as well. The suit looks phenomenal. It's beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted. You're going to see really great detail here in terms of all of that texturing below the actual suit. You know, it was kind of like that underplating in the movie, and it just looks really great. I think they did a really nice job. You can even see like the texturing on the front of the leather boot. I mean, you can really see that, the way it pulls at the ankle. All of that looks really good to me. The separation between some grays and some blacks looks good. So it is well painted, and as you can see there are different elements of color there. Even some like, you know, kind of goldish color, some silver on the knees. He was very impressed in person, especially with the gold color on the belt. He really liked that, and I do as well. I think it looks beautifully sculpted and the paint looks great. It really does pop on the actual suit itself, and the suit looks very rubbery, which I think is cool because that's the way that suit actually does look. So it is sculpted, but it does have that, you know, that real thick material. It's just really well done. The more I see this, the more I like it. The points on the gauntlet, incredibly sharp. He said it really feels like they could fly off and hit the Joker in the shoulder. Like, it really is well done there. Again, just from top to bottom, you notice how great this is. One thing that he did want to point out too is the side profile. He said it's very underrated. He thinks it looks really good in person, but look at that. I just think that looks absolutely fantastic. Again, I really don't see anything that's not movie correct. I've studied the suit for a long time. I think it looks very accurate, and I do think that this will pair up really nicely overall with the actual Joker statue. There were some people that didn't, love the armpit. They felt like in some places it was kind of like it didn't show a lot of depth. So I'm not exactly sure if I see that here or not. He did also, one of his complaints here was the cape being very, very wrinkled in the package. As you can see here, he did use a steamer, and it still looks wrinkled, and I don't know if he did it before or after he shot this, but he said that is a problem that he wishes that maybe Queen Studios would look at, maybe figure out a way to keep that more smooth instead of so wrinkled. The portrait here, this is where I have a little bit of a problem with this portrait. I don't feel like they captured Bale's, lower jaw. It looks like Batman, sure, but it doesn't look like Bale to me as much as, let's say, the Prime 1 piece. I do think it still looks very good. I think it's well painted, and I like the cowl. I just don't think that the bottom mouth looks like Bale enough for me, personally. It looks well sculpted, like I said. It just that is where the miss is on this piece, and that's what's kind of made me hesitate. But look from a distance, especially, like, look at that. It looks fantastic. Where I feel like this statue really shines, and there actually is two versions. This is the sculpted hair version. There's also a real hair version that's been glued on. But I really think that they captured him really nice. The only complaint that Michael had with this portrait is that it's looking down a bit. So that would affect where you could display him at. But I do think that they captured Christian Bale really, really nicely here. I just think that sculpt is really great. Is it 100%? I don't think so. I think it's maybe like a 96% for me. Again, we always see people differently, each person. But I think it's very, very close. And I think the sculpted hair looks really great. I don't think you necessarily have to have the rooted hair if you have the rooted hair Joker. I think they both would look great together. And I think most people would display it with that cowl. It does have that display stand, which is really nice. I think that is really great. Obviously, if you want to be able to display, more than likely you would just have this head on display. I don't think as many people would have this unmasked portrait on the actual figure, but I could be wrong. But I do really like that Queen Studios offered this piece like this. Overall, I think this is a really awesome statue. I know Michael is in love with this thing, and I just don't think you need to hesitate at all if you're even on the fence on this piece. I think it does look really great. Again, my only nitpick is that a cowled face, I feel like it just doesn't capture as much of Christian Bale as I would like. But again, overall, I'm very impressed with the statue. I think it looks really, really great, but I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this piece. So there you guys have it. What did you think of the Dark Knight 1/3 scale statue from our friends at Queen Studios? I personally think it is really well done. I know Michael really, really loves the statue itself. I still, the masked portrait still bothers me a little bit on this piece. I feel like the likeness is not perfect. I don't feel like it's quite as good as the Prime 1 piece, although the Prime 1 piece I feel like is a little bit oversized. But it will, of course, pair up nicely with the Prime 1 Joker. I do think that this Batman pairs up very, very nicely with this Joker. I think it looks fantastic. I do think the unmasked portrait looks even better. But again, that's just my opinion. I do want to know what you guys think. Do you guys feel like the likeness in the cowl is perfect, or do you think it could have used a little bit more work? I think the suit looks good. For the most part, there are a few areas, maybe around the arm seam, that looked a little bit off to me. But overall, I do think it looks really, really fantastic, and I am still considering adding it if I want to make this little diorama display with this Joker. But do you guys think I should, or do you guys just think I should just focus on this Heath Ledger? I've got the life-size bust from Infinity Studios coming. I've got the Prime 1 as well with the two different portraits. So I've got some pieces coming in for sure to pair up with this guy. Do I need Batman as well? I do want to know your thoughts. Of course, Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies of all time. So with that said, you need to help me figure this out. But again, please let me know what you think about this piece, and if you have picked this up. And again, I want to give a major shout out once again to Michael for allowing us to have this footage and to talk about this piece. So congratulations on yours. Please give this video a like to tell Michael how much you appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. If you are new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that join button down below for early access to the videos and other perks. And I think that's all I have to say about this piece. It's a really fun piece. And again, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. I'll see you next time right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.